Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Farmer's Kitchen, presented by Spinneys with me, Helen Farmer, on Dubai Eye 103.8. This is the must-watch and indeed listen foodie show. So if you need some inspiration in the kitchen, then you're in the right place. We're going to head into Spinneys, pick up some of the finest Spinneys ingredients, the organic, the free ROM range, and of course, super fresh too, before taking them to the kitchens of the Hyatt Regency Dubai Creek Heights. So let's get cooking, find out what we're doing. Do you ever find yourself in the supermarket staring at ingredients and not really sure what to do with them? Today we're having a look at perhaps some more of the unusual produce available here at Spinneys. Our chef has made a name for himself with European, Asian and even Australian flavours. So have a look, come with me and see if you can guess what we're cooking in the kitchen today. Great to be joined in store. We've got Charles Holthausen. He is the commercial manager here at Spinneys, and we're having a special look at Burrata. This is one of the things on the shopping list that Tom Arnel has given us, and the star ingredient of one of his mystery dishes. We are going to be having a look at this because honestly I'm seeing it on so many menus here in Dubai, but it's something I would never really think to pick up and take home. So let's have a look at what we can do with it, but especially the provenance of it, because this is an Italian cheese produced here in the UAE. So what do we need to know? How and where is it produced, Charles?
Well, this one is produced in Ras Al Khaimah. The family that produced it is actually from Italy. They have a long history of making cheese, and they decided they want to move to UAE, and here they set up a factory making burrata, mozzarella, all the Italian soft cheeses.
Can I ask you, how important is it to Spinneys to be dealing with local companies here in the UAE? So we're seeing more and more local produce on shelves.
Well, we want to support as many local companies as we can. We are ourselves fully locally owned, so I mean we appreciate that starting business here is difficult. And it depends on the product. In this particular case, burrata's key element that makes it good is in fact the freshness. So you need to eat it as close to production date as possible. In the past, in fact, they used to wrap it in a leaf. And as the leaf turns brown, customers would know how old it is.
That was like the original expiry date.
Yeah, before you could measure it and print it, and before it traveled very far. Now they keep it in a brine solution, because that's a bit more sanitary for long travel. But as you can see here, they travel very short. It takes about an hour.
Matter of hours.
Yeah.
That's amazing to be able to kind of do it in kilometres rather than flight hours. But I think you're right, it has to be done on a merit of the product basis rather than going local for the sake of going local at the expense of the quality that the customer is going to be getting. So do you eat much cheese yourself? If you were to take a burrata at home, what would you do with it?
What did I do with it? I actually quite enjoy them as they are, but then I would eat the truffle one to eat them clean. That's beautiful.
Oh, now you're talking.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
So we have got our delicious ingredients from in-store at Spinneys, some more unusual than others and some certainly I've never cooked with before. Really intrigued to get them to the kitchens of the Hyatt Regency Dubai Creek Heights. We've got beautiful fresh vegetables and herbs, we've got eggs, we've got the star of the show. One of the mystery dishes is going to be including burrata, which I've certainly enjoyed in restaurants but never actually cooked with. So really intrigued to see what our chef is going to be doing. Have you guessed our mystery dishes yet? If not, more clues coming your way when we start cooking in the kitchens down at the Hyatt Regency Dubai Creek Heights. Thank you so much. Great to have you with us for a brand new episode of Farmer's Kitchen, presented by Spinneys with me, Helen Farmer. We have been to Spinneys, I've had my shopping list, and it is an absolutely packed kitchen here at the Hyatt Regency Dubai Creek Heights. Ingredients galore, so we need a chef to pull it all together. Delighted to be joined by Tom Arnel. He is the MD and co-founder of the Bull & Roo Group, the group responsible for such brands as Some of Us, Common Ground, Tom Serg, of course, Brunswick too, and no doubt some more in the mix because you're always working on something.
Definitely.
We are doing some sides and salads today. We've already teased you with some of the more ingredients that we've picked up from Spinneys and some quite unusual things in the mix there. So Tom, what is dish number 1.
Okay, so this is one of my favorite dishes, and it's one of the best sellers across the 3 Common Grounds venues in Dubai. So basically, this is the vegan rice paper wraps. And what really makes this dish awesome is the black sesame sauce that we're going to make with it right now.
Great,
okay?
Love a sauce. So let's have a look at some of the ingredients we've got here. We've got big bottle of organic Greek olive oil from Spinneys. Does organic matter, Tom?
It does for me, yeah, definitely. We try and use as much organic produce as we can.
And we have some toasted sesame oil as well. Can I have a whiff of this?
Yeah, do it.
Super nutty. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Shouldn't need too much of that, but it'll definitely come through with a couple of drops.
Some rice vinegar, as you're saying, balancing those flavors out. A huge bowl here of, looks like miso paste.
It is, yep.
Great. Of course, I see this on every single table in all of your outlets. Sriracha. And some black sesames, the star of the show here. We're going to be doing this in the Thermomix. What's going to happen to the sesame seeds in the Thermomix?
Yeah, so we're going to just basically blitz them up in the Thermomix to make them quite smooth. And when it all combines together, it'll come out in a really rich, sort of creamy black, like dark black sauce.
Oh, great. And the sweetness to balance out our rice vinegar, some palm sugar. Does it matter if it's not this particular? You could use anything.
Not particularly, yeah. You can get like whole clumps of palm sugar that actually work quite well as well. But you could also use honey. You could use agave syrup.
Okay,
yep.
Great. And then on the fresh front, this is what's going into our rolls. Got some butter lettuce, some red cabbage. You're very wise to have already chopped this for me. Some pre-julienne carrot and cucumber. And some vermicelli noodles as well. Have these been pre-soaked?
They've been pre-soaked in ice cold water, yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, I'm really intrigued by the Thermomix because I don't say this lightly. People are obsessed with their Thermomixes.
Yeah.
Why?
It's because they're absolutely fantastic. No, it's an amazing piece of technology. The fact that you can heat it up. So like I could make hollandaise sauce on a wake up on a Saturday morning or something like that, have my bacon and eggs. And I could make a hollandaise sauce in the Thermomix. It takes the risk out of it as well. So there's not like I can overcook it or something like that.
And there's all kind of Thermomix cookbooks and Facebook groups and websites. Yeah, people are obsessed.
Yeah.
So what's going in? This is where we're going to make our black sesame sauce.
Yeah, absolutely. So okay, so I'm going to put in first of all the black sesame. So quite a bit, almost probably half a cup of black sesame will go into it. As you can sort of see that it's coming out quite nice and fine already, and then a big tablespoon, probably a whole tablespoon of miso paste will go in, and that's where you get the real saltiness from. So as I said before, like we are all about sweet, sour, and salty within my venues to make sure that you really. It
is packing flavour.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually used to have a joke about it that if it tasted like a packet of salt and vinegar chips, it was good.
I know exactly what you mean. It's, like, it's when your mouth starts to water at the back.
Yeah, exactly. So in the palm sugar, and about a tablespoon of that again. And I didn't mention before, but the sriracha, only put as much as you feel comfortable with because that'll bring quite a bit of heat, okay?
Now, we are doing a vegan dish today. Are you seeing more and more customers coming in wanting vegan options?
Totally, yeah. It's really become a part of people's diets in a good way. And like, I think a lot of the time is because of the fact that we do predominantly a lot of lunch.
Yeah.
People want something light during the day. And meat can be quite heavy during the day and can
you
sort
get
of
that
make
kind
you
of
a little
mid-afternoon
bit,
slump.
make you a little bit lethargic. So people are generally going for something a little bit lighter, which is cool. Yeah.
No, it's good for the planet as well. So the rice vinegar has gone in.
Yep. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit more of that. I think I may have not got the right amount. So I'd get in about a tablespoon of that as well. Yep.
Now what happens?
Now olive oil, and we turn it on. So quite a bit of olive oil, almost probably 3/4 of a cup. So just a little bit more olive oil than sesame. And then we'll turn it on and hopefully mix this up, and we're going to see a nice, beautiful texture.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm hearing action.
Had a few issues getting that going, but it's on now. So I'm going to do a little trick. Put a bowl on top, so it doesn't.
Yeah, please.
So it should be a couple of seconds. Right, I think we're almost there now.
Okay, I'm really curious
Let's have a look
to see the colour of this because we've got some really strong colours in here. We've got obviously the black of the sesame seed. We've got the nori.
Yep.
We've got the miso. So let's have a look.
Yeah, okay, so it looks pretty good.
Spoon at the ready.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Okay.
And this is going to be going, can I taste it?
Yeah, go for it, yeah.
This is going to be going underneath our rice rolls, which we're going to make now.
It's quite powerful.
Oh.
Is it powerful?
But that's great.
Good.
Because that's going to give you a real hit, because we're using some very kind of straightforward flavours here, and quite simple veggies. Are you happy with that, Chef?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, let's pop this aside and let's get wrapping.
Okay, let's do this.
So we're going to be doing some rice rolls.
Yep.
What do we need to do with the wraps themselves before they're ready for action?
Okay, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to just, we need to soak them in very cold, icy water, just to make sure that because they're dehydrated, so we need to rehydrate them to make sure that they're pliable. Okay.
So we've pre-soaked a few.
We've pre-soaked a few, and we've just rubbed a little bit of olive oil on top of them as well.
And you could do this in advance, and you know, if having people over for lunch, you could do this in the morning, and then when they come, just quickly.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. So what we'll do is we can peel one off. I'll get it for you, and then we'll just lie it on our chopping board.
Here.
I am, because I want to see you do this. So you can do this at home when you next have a dinner party.
Do you find yourself? Do you entertain a lot at home?
A lot.
And who cooks? Is it you or your wife?
Me, yeah. It's always me.
Yeah, that's
of
one
course.
of the perks of hiring a chef.
Well, yeah, it's one. I have a pizza oven. I have a big wood-fired barbecue. You know, I have a lot of big outdoor cooking equipment that I just use, and my friends love. So it works well.
So we've got our wrap down. We've got a few of the leaves of the little butter lettuces here, and I'm just laying them down the middle.
So lay out 2 pieces.
Is this okay?
Yep, and then get a couple of the vermicelli noodles. Maybe go first. Just lay them across.
So we're doing a bit of what feels like a bit of a sushi roll. Gonna get some great crunch in here.
Yep.
And then we've got some.
Some carrots.
Very finely.
Yep, organic carrots from Spinneys.
So all of our veggies are down the middle.
Yep.
And then am I just gonna roll it up?
You're just gonna literally roll it up. Yep. Try and keep it a little bit tight. Yep, like that. That's perfect. And then roll it over.
It is really pliable, actually.
Yep. Great.
Okay, so we've rolled all of our veggies up into the rice roll.
Yep. We're gonna chop it up. So we're gonna just put it into nice little slices.
Okay.
So.
You've got the big knife, Chef.
You have to do this. I want you to see you do it.
Okay.
So just cut it into maybe 4 pieces. So 1, 2, 3 slices. You know, then you'll get 4 bits.
Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2,
yeah.
3.
Yep. Beautiful.
Okay.
Very
much.
Cool.
And then I'm just going to stand them. Do we put some sauce underneath?
So we're going to put the sauce onto the plate first. Okay. So. Now, the beauty of this dish...
You're going to do a chefy smear, aren't you?
No, I'm just going to actually lay it all out nicely, because what I want to do, the smear wouldn't put enough on the plate. I want to get heaps of it on there, and then smooth it out a little bit, because it essentially is a dipping sauce, okay? So you can see how much is on there, right?
Wow.
So just smooth it out a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Great. I'm going to cut the ends off while you're doing that.
This smells so healthy. Do you not think?
Yeah, well, it
is.
It is. It really is. And this is something you can eat every single day, not feel like it's too heavy. You can easily prepare them at home. There you go. You can just stand them up like that on the plate.
Just on the sauce?
Yep.
Okay.
We have another one as well. I'm going to cut that. I'll put that on there also.
I think guests would be so impressed by this, and it has literally taken us a couple of minutes.
Yeah, and it's super easy, isn't it? And as I said, like, it can be stuff that you just have in your fridge. You can put anything in this as well.
And you know what, for kids, and if you're not vegan, you know, you could add in, some kind of little chicken strips or tofu if you wanted.
Yeah. Well, my kids love this stuff.
How old are your kids, Tom?
1, 2, and 4.
Wow.
So yeah, I have little ones.
but kids at that age, they love picking up things. They like being interactive with their food.
They love to use it. They love to do stuff that's fun. And my kids are definitely no exception. So that's basically it. We're gonna put a little bit of coriander on top just for a garnish. So running out of the shot.
Just looks so
just a little
vibrant.
bit of coriander on the side there. And that's it.
Chef,
Something
there
like
we
that,
go.
yeah.
A 5-minute salad and sauce. Delicious. Put us out of our misery. What are we creating for our second dish?
So we're going to do some beautiful Thai prawn cakes with like a nice little Thai salad with a nam jim dressing.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, right, put me to work. I can't make any promises on chopping skills, but I can certainly try my best.
Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to cut up the cucumber, the Spanish onion, and the cherry tomatoes, and I'm going to do the mango, the orange, the lime segments, the chili, the kaffir lime, and a couple of other things that are all in front of us. And
your to-do list is definitely longer than mine. we've got our lovely salad all ready to go. We've got some bean sprouts or mung beans. Same thing, right? Bean sprouts and mung beans, right?
No, they're actually a little bit different, yeah.
Tell me.
Well, bean sprouts are quite white, mung beans a little bit more brown and more stringy. They're more stringy as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, that's gone through. And tell us a little bit about our prawn mix here, Chef.
Okay, cool. So this is basically a prawn cake batter that we've made. It's just pureed prawns with ginger, garlic, soy sauce, a little bit of fish sauce, and some more kaffir lime.
So they've been shelled and they've been blitzed up, not cooked. This is all raw. Yeah,
exactly.
Now, we are using a bit of a teppanyaki station here, but for those normal people who don't have that at home, and I think that's 99.9% of people, Tom, how else could you prepare these fish cakes?
Yeah, so these could be done easily just in a little frying pan, non-stick frying pan. Oops, sorry about that. Just a little frying pan with some olive oil, and you just have to just cook them off, sort of like almost like you would like a little burger patty or something like that, but quite a small one. So with wet hands, we're just going to sort of put them in a little bowl, wet, clean hands.
So that's almost like a heaped teaspoon, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, maybe like a tablespoon or something like that. So we're just going to cook them off.
And the oil there is smoking straight away. We're going to get a great sizzle.
Quite warm, as you can see. So
pushing that into that. So olive oil would be your oil of choice for doing this?
Yeah, definitely. Olive oil I use for a lot of different things, but especially this beautiful organic Greek olive oil goes really well with this.
So that is sizzling away nicely. Okay, so we've got 3 sizzling there beautifully. Some fresh herbs. What do you need and where should I put them?
Okay, so just some mint, some basil, and some coriander.
Chopped or just as is?
Just picked and just placed nicely into the salad. That'd be fine.
Okay, so we've got beautiful fresh mint. All of this, of course, from those herb stations at Spinneys. Oh, right, so we've got beautiful herbs in there. Thai fish cakes sizzling away. When we come back, we're going to do some tasting too. We've got one dish left to create. Stay with us here on Farmer's Kitchen on Dubai I-103.8, presented by Spinneys with me, Helen Farmer. We've already created beautiful vegan rice rolls. We've been creating what smells like the most phenomenal meal I might have in a long time, some Thai fish cakes. And we've got a beautiful salad right here. It's got the fresh herbs, it's got some citrus, it's got mango, red onions, it has tomato, cucumber, all in there. So Chef, what is next? I think we might need a dressing. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so the nam jim that we talked about a little bit earlier, we are going to put on the salad now. So if you want to do that, Helen, go for it. How much do you want, Chef? Well, how much do you think we should put on there? I love a dressing. Yeah, same. So yeah, get it on there. Yeah. So I'm going to add a little bit of chili as well. Let's have a little taste of this while you're chopping that chili. Am I okay just to have it straight? Yeah, do it. Yep. Okay. Wow. Should be very sweet, sour, and salty. It really is. Yeah. So is there fish sauce in there, some garlic? Yep. Wow. So do you want to also put a little bit of chili in there as well? Yeah, why not? Just a little bit, yeah, okay. Let's amp it up a bit. So what we're doing now is chili, a little bit of the chia, okay? So is chia just to... Chia seeds. Amp up the health? Added fibre. It's something that I really do eat a lot at home and in my restaurants. So coconut, dehydrated coconut, and the fried garlic chips that we're talking about for. That is just for a little bit of extra flavour because I love this stuff. And some massive texture in there as well. Yeah, absolutely. And then a couple little pieces of cos lettuce, little baby cos lettuce. And we'll put that in there, and then we'll just mix it all up, and then we're going to chuck with hands. Get in there. Your hands are clean. I saw you wash them. My hands are clean. So they're going to go straight onto this, all onto that plate there. And again, this is a great one for a dinner party as well. So this would be a great sharing dish. Yeah. How are you on the old sharing concept when it comes to your outlets? Oh, well. What do customers say? We really encourage it. As I said before, like our menus are all for the daily routine, and so every dish you can eat by yourself, and you can come in and you can spend it's about value. So we make sure that on each dish we have enough ingredients in fiber, protein, or all the other different things that you need in your diet on those dishes, and we try to make sure that you get one plate for each person. So just put it on. Okay, yeah, just chuck it on there. Yeah, right next to the prawn cakes. Try and keep it centered and nice and high. Always a nice big piece of lime served with it, and some extra Thai basil just on top, so we can really make sure it looks
beautiful and
chef,
well presented.
that looks incredible. I think you'll be hitting all your 5 a day with this. We'll put this aside because we're still kicking up a storm. We've got one more dish to go. Do you want to put a little bit more kaffir lime on top?
Yeah, I love that stuff.
Look at this. Right, we're going to make it super, super, super quick.
Yep.
Burrata.
Awesome. Okay, let's do that.
I'm going to wash my hands while you get everything you need.
Sure thing. Right, here we have a plate over here. Now, this dish is super easy to prepare at home. And one of the ones that is quite fast. So if you're in a hurry, you know you need to get someone or something going quickly.
And I think of burrata being like a real restaurant dish, but you can buy it at Spinneys. You can take it home and it's accessible, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So burrata, and this burrata is made here in the UAE.
Wow.
So yeah, it's actually really nice. It's made from fresh dairy. It's made by a company here in Ras Al Khaimah actually. And then it's served, it's bought by Spinneys and sold there.
Because we are seeing so much more local produce, and I know in the time that you've been in Dubai, you must have seen things change so much. Things being grown here, things being, even the fish coming out of the Jabal Ali fish farm, Dibba oysters, and more seafood, and now burrata from Ras Al Khaimah.
Absolutely.
So what we can do with this burrata, chef?
So I'm just going to literally just season it, okay? Season with a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm going to actually put it on the plate. And I'm going to just sort of just crush it a little bit, just so that it can sort of...
Just break it up a bit.
Yeah, break it up and it sort of goes along the sides of the plate, so you get a little bit in every bite.
And again, this is going to be great for sharing.
Absolutely, but still making sure I keep all the cream in there and all that sort of stuff. So you can use a little fork or something to sort of spread it out a little bit. A little knife, a little Miyabi knife.
Yeah, I don't think many of us have the Japanese folded steel knife at home, but anyone would do.
But there you go, it's just sort of laid out.
So covering our plate there with the burrata, it's really spreading that out, and then we're going to be adding a bit of texture. What do we have?
Yeah, okay, so this is organic green and yellow zucchini. I'm just going to layer it over the top like this.
Can I help, chef?
Of course you can, yeah, off you go.
So we're just...
Yeah, just layer it up. Nice and colourful. Get it on there.
And does the different colours bring anything apart from different colours? Or?
No, just a bit of fancy pants presentation.
That's crazy.
So this is one of the most decadent little salads that you could have so quickly, just because of the richness of the burrata. We've pre-made a little salsa verde as well, which is just some fresh herbs, some olive oil, a little bit of garlic, and some lemon juice. This is just, as I said, perfect for one of those really beautiful barbecue days here in Dubai. And then a couple of dehydrated chickpeas. So they're just on there for a little bit more texture.
Can I taste them?
Yeah, sure.
Really good.
Some sourdough croutons.
As we know, sourdough at Spinneys is phenomenal. Rami from the Love of Bread is just killing it. I'm completely addicted to his bread. And he's a bit of an education in bread is not the enemy. We need bread, we love bread. We've got some sweet potato chips in there. They look like they've been seasoned. What's on there?
Yeah, a little bit of smoked paprika on there. Just like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to finish with a little bit more olive oil. And again, just a really quick salad you can easily put on the middle of the table if you're entertaining at home. And yeah, super easy.
Chef, what an absolute pleasure. 3 super quick dishes on this episode of Farmer's Kitchen. Sides and salads. And yes, of course, everything available on the shelves at Spinneys, whipped up by Chef Tom Arnel of Buller and Roo. Thank you so much for being here at the Hyatt Regency Dubai Creek Heights. We have had such a lovely, lovely time, and I frankly cannot wait to get eating. Chef, thank you.
Thank you so much, Helen.
Cheers.